So the moral of this story is always know who you're talking to. After college, I decided to do a Fulbright fellowship in China. And the way that I'd initially planned to do this was to do a research fellowship in Mongolia. I was gonna roll around with the tribes there, do the cool Mongolian thing. I hear they got like a cool falconry situation. But at the last minute, the professor that I was working with, he just emailed me and said, "Tyler, the research is too controversial, government's shutting it down." And I said, well, that's terrible. So my falconry dreams were shot. So I decided that the Fulbright Fellowship reached out and said, you can do Taiwan. It's kind of like the same thing, but like more free. And I was like, that sounds great. So, but instead of doing research, they were like, you have to teach English. And I said, great. But at the same time, I kind of looked at myself like, I'm not, an Aubrey, so I'm gonna really struggle in this situation. Landed in Taiwan, got to school, loved the kids, was doing the whole teaching thing. And real quickly on, my co-teacher said, Tyler, like, kids like you, but you're not a great English teacher. It's not, which shocked me, because I was like, well, my English is not bad. I don't have like the English accent thing that the other guy had, but like I got some things going on with some of my English. And so, I was like, fine, that's fine. She was like, do you have any other skills? Like, do you like sports? Do you like music? Whatever. And I was like, I kind of like dabble in the guitar. I can play the guitar. She's like, great, play the guitar. Just show up and play the guitar. So I taught like 7th graders and kindergartners, and like because the 7th graders could like kind of get what I was saying, and the kindergartners, like, they don't understand Chinese, and they definitely don't understand English. So like we were on the same page in all different levels, and I was like, that's great. So I did this. The 7th graders were fine, but like the kindergartners, like I was like their rock star. Like I would show up with my guitar and I got really like creative with it. I would hide the guitar in different places in the classroom, because if I showed up to campus on the motorcycle and like didn't have my guitar, they'd be like, Tyler, why are you here today? Like, we're not doing silly songs with Tyler. Like, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be terrible. But I'd like pull it out of the ceiling or like hang it out the window and pull it out and like play silly songs with Tyler, which are just like words that rhyme together in English. But anyways, so this kid in the class, who his English name was Lonestar, which is not to be confused with Lonestar, political humor right there. But Lonestar and I had this relationship where Lonestar did not love me in any way. Like if teacher Tyler was in the classroom, class is going nuts, like I was Justin Bieber, they'd be like, oh my God, like everyone's pulling out their phones, like they're taping this. Like there are videos of me in Taiwan right now singing some like VeggieTales song, okay? I mean, it is out there and about. And so Lonestar, like he would move his desk out in the hallway, like he would steal everyone's textbook and throw them out. I mean, this guy like hated me so much. And like the whole year we battled. Like I tried everything with him. I tried to be like Lonestar, like come up and perform with me, whatever. And like he was a kindergartner, he didn't understand English, so I thought. He didn't understand Mandarin, like we just weren't gelling in any way. The end of the year comes, I tried a lot of different things. End of the year comes, we're playing basketball, like, it's basically like over in Taiwan, at the end of this school year in America, you watch a bunch of movies, your teachers kind of like check out, with the exception of Aubrey, she is focused all the way through. But like for me in Taiwan, like I was done. And they were like, Tyler, like just take the kids out and just go play basketball. And this was during the phase where like Jeremy Lin was huge in Taiwan, and literally every kid had a Jeremy Lin jersey, and I had a LeBron jersey, and everybody was like, you're a weirdo, man. And I was like, well, I'm American. So, I was doing that whole thing. I was playing basketball. They had adjusted the rims to be like 8 feet. So I was like king out there. Like I could dunk on these kids. It was amazing. And they were like, Teacher Tyler, like, come play ball with us. It's gonna be, come on, play ball. And I was like, yes. This is where I can shine, because like I didn't, because like in American basketball, the way that they pick teams is like you stand at the free throw line and you shoot, and they like divide it up, and if there's 11 people and you're the 11th guy and you don't make the thing, you don't play. I never get to play. And it is terrible. So I like got to play. I was the superstar. I was dunking in like really elaborate ways. Lonestar is out there and he's on the other team, and I'm like, boy, it's time to dance. And so it is like I'm about to leave the Fulbright, like they're gonna kick me out of the country, revoke the visa, it's gonna be fine. So I'm like, I can do whatever I want to this little kindergartner right now. I'm gonna I'm gonna do some things that he has not seen before on this Taiwan playground. And it was fine. So I said, here we go. Lonestar's on the other team. I get the ball. I go up, I take a huge dunk, and I just look down at Lonestar, and he's just standing there, and he just looks up to me, and I look down, I'm like, yeah, bro, I just crushed you under my heel. And he looked up at me, and he goes, I'm telling my mom that you said that. But I also really like your songs.